Palermo is here. How are you, Rochelle?
Good, how are you, Adam?
Oh, I'm happy to see you. Rochelle, for those of you that don't know, is the amazing Curtis Stone's right-hand woman. You always see Rochelle when Curtis is here. Well, I'll tell you, Rochelle, stop by to wow us with Curtis's world-famous DuraPan Nonstick DoubleBurner grill pan. We're going to grill every single day of the year if we want, but we're not going to be outside with all the mosquitoes, with all the hassle, all the flare-ups. Rochelle, this is such a clever idea.
Oh, I know. It's 18 and 11 inches in diameter, so it's a huge, huge surface for you to cook everything. And have you ever heard about sheet pan meals? Yes. Well, nobody really wants to turn their oven on right now because it's the heat wave going on, right? But you know what? I call this my indoor grill sheet pan, my sheet pan, because I can cook a full meal in this pan because it's an 18 by 11. So whether I'm doing 8 burgers for the baseball team, or I'm doing a whole mixed grill over here of steaks and sausages and whatnot for 4th of July, I can do it all, including a sheet pan meal. So
this is so cool.
And look at this, how, you know, I've got these grills full, right? All the way to the corner. But Adam, look at how each and every one of these meats that I'm turning over, whether it was the burgers or even this little chop in the corner, perfectly delicious brown, nice caramelization. And look at how nothing, absolutely not one piece of meat is sticking on this pan. Not a sausage, not a steak, not a chop, not a burger. And why? Because it's made with the DuraPan coating. And that's the proprietary, exclusive coating that Curtis himself came up with.
And that's why we love having Curtis Stone and his brand here on HSN. More incredible reviews than I've ever seen in my life on virtually everything that Curtis ever brings us. What's important to know about this is that it's one continuous piece of forged aluminum, okay? So one continuous piece. It's lightweight but heavy duty. You've got these fabulous helper handles on the side, and then that wonderful, gorgeous design that's exclusive to Curtis. It's this kind of stone effect on the inside. Rochelle said it, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers of DuraPan. What does that mean? It means non-stick, non-stick, non-stick. This is metal utensil safe. This is dishwasher safe. This is oven safe. You can wipe this off and it's going to be like you're using it for the very first time. We have 3 gorgeous colors. I'm holding that beautiful jet black if you want. Down in front of me we have the red, and then one of the newer additions, this is that turquoise blue that I just think looks $1 million. For our birthday extravaganza, we've taken the price from $59.95 to $34.95, and we're doing flex pay as well, so you can get a little piece of Curtis home to your home, because let's face it, we love grilling, we love flavor, we love taste. This is giving you a different way to do it, but better.
Absolutely, much better, because now you're really in control of the whole burner, right? You're doing it indoors. You don't have to fight the heat. You don't have to fight the bugs.
Yes.
Everybody, you know, it's a contingency plan too. If it's raining outside, bring it inside and grill. Everybody loves the taste of grilled food. Why? Because it gets a great caramelization on your food, and that's what's really delicious. So, you know, when you have that beautiful 5 layers of nonstick coating, you can get all those beautiful caramelization pieces on your meat without it sticking to the grill. Nothing falls through the grill, which is another great bonus with this pan. So, yeah, it's fantastic.
There's a lot to talk about here.
Oh, yeah.
And if we show you this animation, you'll be able to really, I mean, look at serving up this. Everybody's going to be happy in the crew.
Exactly.
This is that world-famous DuraPan. Aluminum for excellent heat conductivity. This is 4 times the strength of other unreinforced non-sticks. Don't worry about babying it. Metal utensil safe, of course. I love it riveted on the handles on the side. It's an ideal weight, because one of the things that we've heard, and you know as well, Rochelle,
absolutely,
we get feedback time and time again. We don't want heavy, heavy cookware.
No, we don't want heavy, heavy cookware. And I've got one here. It's a cold one, so I can maneuver it around. But I can hang it on my pinky.
Yes.
It's nice and durable, which I love about his products, but they're not this massive, heavy-duty thing that you can't pick up, even when it's empty. But you can pick this up when it's empty, but you'll also notice when you get this home what a beautiful construction this is.
Yeah.
Because you'll look at it and you say, you know what, I can give this as a gift.
You can.
Weddings coming up, you know, you can definitely give this to somebody as a gift. It's that great of quality.
It's going to be your grill, it's going to be your griddle, it's going to be that wonderful, larger, bigger surface area where you can cook up a storm, whether it's going to be for you and your family, you're having friends over like Rochelle. I mean, she's doing, what, 8 different burgers there. Yeah. And you still had some some spare room.
Yeah, I do. And you know, I just turned that one burger over. I said, you know what? Curtis loves to do this little thing when he's on air. He says, you know what? I'm going to flip that burger over and I'm going to make a double grilled cheeseburger for you. And watch, and you can do that because you have a pan now that can do things that other pans can't do. Now you can actually create new foods for people to eat, like a grilled cheeseburger, which I thought was just genius. But look at Adam. I'm trying to get around that one burger, and I'm using this wet cloth. That's all it is. And I'm just wiping. I'm not even pressing on it. Look at all the stuff that's coming off of. Just, I'm using my fingers. I'm not scrubbing it. It's just a plain old cotton cloth, and I'm just able to wipe that off. And it just comes right off, so it's just fantastic. I mean,
Rochelle,
ready to go.
respectfully, you're not even trying and it's coming off.
Exactly, exactly. I'm using my pinkies. I'm using my little fingers here. Again, my best tool in the house when I've got this pan. So yeah, it's fantastic.
Here's the thing, we get frustrated with the cleanup. The mess, the cleanup that takes so long, and a lot of us have got different, maybe stainless steel cookware, and we don't like that it gets so burnt on. With this, like in Curtis's other cookware, the DuraPan Nonstick is extraordinary.
It is.
But I want you to think, for $34.95, gift idea. You could give this to your daughter who's just getting married. She's moving into a new apartment. You can give this to anybody. You go and buy a couple bottles of wine. Give this as a hostess gift instead. Chances are they don't have anything like it. And for less than $35, it will be used more often than you could ever imagine.
You know, you don't even need to remove this from your cooktop because quite honestly, you can cook just about anything on it. We've even cooked pancakes on it, you guys, because you know, when I tell you about Curtis's idea of creating every little a pan with every little detail thought about, that was cheese, by the way, that I just flipped over. And yes,
cheese and more cheese.
Cheese and more cheese, but you know, he thought of everything because he says, you know what, I want to make sure that it's the best. So, you know what, even these little ridges that you see in the pan, he said, you know what, can we make those a little bit more rounded? Because if we make them a little bit more rounded, the home cook will have even an easier time cleaning the pan. And so just every little detail that goes into Curtis Stone's products, he has thought about.
There's
he
a
really
science,
has.
there's a real execution to this that makes it better than before. And Rochelle knowing Curtis as well as she does over so many years, me knowing Curtis over the past few years, I will tell you one thing about this world-famous chef. He is a perfectionist. He puts his heart and soul into everything that he does, and he takes a lot of pride and passion. You can see it when he's on the air.
Yep, you absolutely can. He really does, you know, and you know, I love working for him because of that expertise that he has, because of that passion for excellence that he has. He really, you know, he pushes everybody in his team to really like take it to the next level. And you can, because look at this. You saw that? That was a dirty steak, right? A dirty pan, right? Yeah. Look at that, from all the drippings from that steak. Not one thing is stuck into that pan, and you saw that cook from one edge to another. And it's just, it's a joy. It's an absolute joy to cook with.
There's going to be no transferring of flavor. You have got something here which is going to be like you took it out of the box every single time you wipe it. That's why I think these demonstrations are so important. And Rochelle, as you can see, I mean, there is no cleanup here. It's seconds. There's nothing that's sticking to it that you're having to really use some elbow grease to get rid of it. It's just not the case. Now, in the final 3 minutes, back to basics. Why is this pan one of Curtis's best sellers? And the answer's simple. We love to grill, but we don't love all the hassle associated with it. Or if the weather is not, you know, doing what we want it to do, or if we're outside and we're getting hot and messy and the bugs are everywhere, we can grill in the comfort and luxury of our own home.
That's absolutely right, with so many delicious flavors. And you can cook everything. You can cook, this here is, I've got 2 one-pan meals going here. Remember when I was telling you about how it's a great one-pan meal pan? This is it. So I've got all my shrimp on one side. None of those shrimp are going to fall through the cracks. I've got all my asparagus on the other side. And again, none of those are going to fall through the cracks. I can sprinkle those with some Parmesan cheese. And even the cheese is going to lift off. So now I've just created a side dish with 2 ingredients, asparagus and Parmesan cheese. Shrimp, 3-ingredient meal, cooked on your cooktop, in your grill pan. It's so simple. Even fish. You know how sticky fish can be?
Sure, sure.
Look at that. I'm using tongs. I'm not even using a spatula. And I can just lift that right off of the pan.
You can choose red, black, or that turquoise, which you can see there. That beautiful turquoise blue is one of the newer colors, and it really is sensational. The red in the center is always popular, bless you. The wonderful thing about this is that you get really a piece that can live on the stovetop. You won't have to keep putting this away because it looks so doggone good, but you can leave it on the stovetop and you'll use it for breakfast. Rochelle said we're going to make pancakes. We'll do some sausage patties. We'll use it for lunchtime. Maybe we're having friends and family over to watch the game. I mean, this is something that can get a lot of use and makes cooking easier. You'll notice the golden stars, and I do just want to quickly put, oh my gosh, what are you doing?
Oh, did I distract you with the nacho cheese? You know, and think about the games, you know, whether it's the baseball games that you guys are having, or the soccer games that you're enjoying at home. Think about putting this out for your family, a big tray. I'm just taking it out because I want to show you how nothing is sticking. My husband makes nacho